The subconscious mind is an extremely powerful force. It operates most of our activities. I'm not sure if it controls the automatic beating of our heart, but there are numbers of activities we certainly learn in this life, and the subconscious is operating it without our attention. You might be thinking of riding a bike or driving a car. They are the good examples. But I want to talk about another example, holding the poop until we go to the toilet. In the morning when we are conscious, or even in the evening when we are surely unconscious, it helps us hold the poop until we go to the toilet. When we are a baby, we didn't have this ability. It just came out and we cried. Okay, that's just a fun example. All the skills we have is in the operation of our subconscious mind. Even how we operate the day. Sometimes we call it our bio clock. So, in order to make a change in our performance, we need to register the new change into the day. And the day must accept it. Without the acceptance of the day or the bio clock, no change. The day, as I mentioned, is the 24-hour cycle. It is the body of our bio clock. It has the beginning, the middle, and the end, and what we usually be and do is quite defined at a certain time. For example, today we read about the benefits of getting up early. We really want to do it. We set the alarm clock to 5 a.m., but the bio clock hasn't accepted it yet. It's currently familiar with sleeping at 1 a.m. and getting up at 8 a.m. Then the next day, morning, would be quite annoying, or at least the energy is not right. So now we gotta reorganize the day to register the new change in the way that our subconscious mind is easy to accept. And the next video is the method to get the subconscious mind accept the change. First thing first, for organizing the day, I love the way a famous YouTuber, Casey Neistat, presents. He uses each piece of a dominoes as an hour. He painted them differently to represent different types of tasks. He has working time, sleeping time, time for health, and time for family. That's it. The idea is that there are 24 hours of them. You just need to move the activities around to have the perfect day. There are two parts of his day I love the most, but before getting into it, you don't need the dominoes. Just grab the color pens and a piece of paper and start designing your perfect normal day as I do. Here's my schedule. The first thing I want to make sure is to have enough sleep. For me, it is the win or lose of the game, so I don't use the alarm clock. I want my body to wake up when it is ready. So, in order to get up on time, I have to make sure I sleep on time. How to sleep on time? It could be the hardest thing in the world, right? I try and fail again and again with it, until one thing I did differently, which I will also share with you in this lesson. So first, I go to bed at 11 p.m. and get up at 6 a.m. The first part of the day is for health and energy. It is also the morning routine. The first thing I do is to start with the attention to live meaningfully. The first thought is very powerful. It will generate relating thoughts and form the mindset and attitude for the day. And my first conscious thought is, if I could live today over again, I would. I can write that thought down right at that moment, or I can do it later, but at least just think about it first. Then I do some reading with printed materials to learn new ideas and to reinforce important ideas to improve myself and my profession. Then I take a shower, have breakfast. I try not to eat heavy meals so I don't need a lot of time after the meal just for the digestion. Then I spend some time writing on my notebook, listening to some music, then getting my 1,000 steps and get to work. My work time doesn't necessarily start at 8 a.m. It could be earlier when I'm okay from the meal and be able to do the 1000 steps, which is a light workout. My core working time is 6 hours, but of course I manage my workday with the tasks, so if I need more time, I have the block of time around for it. The blue color is the time for family. It is around lunch and dinner time. I prepare lunch and dinner for my family and take care of the house, the garden. I started spending more time with my family when I realized my parents are quite old now. One is 60, one is near the 70. They are still healthy and strong, but I should still treasure the time we have. You know, what would you do if you could live this year over again? Next, I have some free time. It is the time to do whatever I want. I can go out with my loved one, my friends, or just staying home practicing some kind of art like music. At 10 p.m., I do the final workout. This one is life-changing for me. By working out at the end of the day, I can unplug from the phone and computer. Just do the physical workout. I do about 30 minutes of workout and then 30 minutes to cool down in order to go to sleep. After the workout, my body and my hair are wet. I don't take the shower at this time. I just cool down, use the towel to dry my hair and my body, change the clothes, and then I can go to bed. I'll take the morning shower. If you don't like it, you can just do differently. My workout in the evening is very good for the mind, as I've just said, and for the body, and for the sleep. Go to bed, turn off all the devices. It's a good time to visualize or for gratitude. It's good to let all the good things guide you to sleep. That's a good feeling. On the day I have events or classes, I will still make sure to have the workout at the beginning and the end of the day. I also make sure to have the conscious planning at the beginning of the day. Everything else is flexible. When the workout is right and the planning is right, I'm sure to have the two factors, clarity and energy. Without energy, not only the current day could break down, but it could harm the following day. With the clarity, I can be sure that everything I do today is my choice, my thoughtful choice. That's enough. I share my schedule so that you can see another example, so you know you can adjust to fit yourself. Now it's time to design your own and post the design to the project. Question time. In order to make the change in our daily life, what do we have to work with? Answer. The subconscious mind, specifically the bio clock. 2. Which part of the schedule is responsible for protecting your energy? Which part of the schedule is responsible for protecting your energy? The activities before bedtime. 3. The next one. What is your schedule? Design it and post it in the project section.